Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your guys over here at MLK Squared. I'm MLK Jr.
MLK Senior, what's going on?
And today we are continuing the ACC deep dives. This episode we got the Wake Forest Demon Deacons.
Demon Deacons.
Tradition is tradition. What you got, Pops?
Well, first of all, I love their uniforms.
I agree.
I think they got some of the best uniforms in football. Very menacing, and I love watching them play. They are led by head coach Jake the Snake Dickert, and it's his second year and his eighth overall. They all return. They return 53%, I think, production.
Good stat. I like that.
And their Scott Hazelton is the DC. He had a solid year last year. They actually are really good on defense. But I have a few reasons why to believe in this team, and I'll let you address some of the players and stuff. But you have the quarterback returning, or the quarterback Gino Lopez, which is an upgrade from what they had last year.
Yeah. Ashford wasn't a horrible QB.
Yeah, he wasn't horrible.
I definitely prefer Gio Lopez over him.
It's definitely an upgrade, right?
Definitely
I
an upgrade,
agree.
for
Definitely
sure.
an upgrade at QB. And I think they're going to be able to score more consistently. But they're returning 8 starters they're returning 8 defensive starters. They upgraded quarterback, like I said.
Yes.
They say he's doing really good in camp. They got 2 young running backs that they expect to do a lot in Daniels and Cersei. And their wide receiver core, actually, they have some depth. And they have a tight end that's 6'5", 230, who's going to be a big target on the field for him.
I'm a big fan of big old tight ends.
Big tight ends.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's
a
not
red
right,
zone
but
threat.
anyway.
Big old tight ends, man.
And lastly, for me, is their coaching. Overall, I think they have a really good upside on the coaching side. I think they're going to develop their players quickly. And I think we're going to know, I expect them to win the Akron, at Purdue. And then I think the key for them schedule-wise, if they can split this Miami, they play Miami and Louisville back-to-back. If they can split those games, then we're waiting for a huge game at the end of the year against SMU or the end of the season. So their schedule, the middle part's kind of soft. You know, they started off kind of hot when they hit, by the 4th game, they've already played Miami and Louisville. And then the middle is a little bit softer. And then at the end, you got on the road SMU, on the road Georgia Tech. But I just expect some good things out of this team. They kind of fly all over the field. They're a very opportunistic team. And I think one of the big things is if they can cut down, they had some very, the horrible time when they would have penalties. Like there was some games they lost.
Like Georgia Tech last year.
I think they really only got blown out by Florida State. And the other games, I think if you watch them, like they had just penalties at the absolute worst time. I just kind of just threw everything off. And so if they can cut back on the penalties, and that's something you can clean that up. I wouldn't be shocked if they're in the running at the end of the year for the ACC title.
Okay. I like that input. I like the stats you gave. I like your key points. I like all that. That was a good job. Let's see here. We got Jake Dickert. Can he repeat the success that he built last season with a 9-4 year, which is a great year, especially for Wake Forest? Great team, great production. And this year, I bet they are expecting to try to contend for an ACC title.
Yeah.
They got that new look at quarterback, as Dad was talking about. Gio Lopez comes in from North Carolina. Doesn't turn the ball over much. Solid QB in my I'm a fan of him. They have a rough 3-game stretch. Just going to Purdue. Purdue may not be as tough team, but just going to Purdue, that's just kind of a weird game, especially for Wake Forest. That's kind of an odd game for them, to be honest.
It's gonna be a weird color mesh for the uniforms.
Yeah, it is. They're they're like the exact same.
Yeah, I guess somebody will be wearing white. But it's gonna be cool look to see anyway.
Yeah,
optics wise.
for sure. It's a weird 3-game stretch when they got at Purdue, and then next week they got Miami, which is on a Friday, the
Yeah.
Miami game. So
Mm-hmm.
that'd be interesting. Purdue, Miami, Louisville. They can go 2-1 in that stretch. I think they can absolutely contend for the ACC title, just like Dad
Yeah.
said. I agree with that. Let's talk about some of the more players. I got their edge, Langston Hardy, great player, solid guy. He's going to be wearing number 11 in gold for them this season. 67 tackles, 7 sacks, 17 tackles for loss last season. Definitely was a really big bright spot on the defense. Their whole defense was pretty good, to be honest. And I'll talk more about what I think about their defense here in a second.
Gotcha.
He has a quick first step, and I think this season he can compete to be one of the best ACC edge linebackers in the conference, maybe even in the country. Quick first step, dominant, strong. He has all the tools that he can be a great edge in college football for sure. Some of my breakout players / position groups. My breakout specific player is wide receiver Carlos Hernandez. He led the team last year with 40 catches and 611 yards and 3 touchdowns. This season, I expect him he can take a bigger jump with a new QB, a better QB, and more of a vertical passing attack for them this season. And I think he can get 60-plus catches this season and really be a big impact for him.
Wow.
And I'm going to shout out their whole trench lineup on defense, their front four, who was all coming as seniors. So I think with those 4, their defense is well experienced. There's not a single underclassman except that linebacker with Frank Casano, who's a sophomore middle linebacker. Everyone else is an upperclassman, and all of them fly. They're going to be a fun team defensively to watch this year. Their offense is going to be focused on not turning the ball over, keeping the ball as long as they can, get a little bit rest for the defense, and the defense is going to try to dominate for them. And that's what I expect out of them. Their front 4 is absolutely monstrous, and I expect it to be almost at the top of the ACC this season. We talked about their schedule a little bit. I think that SMU game on November 14th will be a huge one for them this year. That'll be a fun one.
It's going to be a good game.
NC State's not an easy game. I like NC State this season. I'm a fan of them. So I don't think they're going to be easy, but I think they can definitely win that game for sure. Yeah, I mean, Miami, Louisville, NC State, SMU, the big 4 games for them this year. And I think if they can go 3-1 in those, maybe even undefeated, they got a college football playoff berth coming for them, to be honest. It's just if they can get over that hump and beat those teams and have a winning record against them. That's how I feel about them.
I agree.
That's about all I got for them.
That's all I got.
That's all you got. Appreciate y'all watching this episode. Hope y'all enjoyed the Wake Forest ACC Deep Dive. More coming. We got a video every day until college football season. Stay tuned. I'm MLK Jr.
I'm the old man. See ya.
See ya.